Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In the last video, we looked at the 3W framework for providing feedback or feed forward, right? So let's quickly recap, before we go to the examples. In this video, I would like to give, a couple of examples so that, you will better understand how not to give the feedback versus how we have to give the feedback in a effective manner, right? So quick recap on 3W framework. It contains three elements: what, why, and where. So what means basically we need to explain the situation and specifics of what we observed, right? In a more objective manner, right? Without any judgment. And then why are we telling this specific information to the receiver? What is the impact of that person's behavior or actions? What is the effect? And then we also focus more on way forward. What is next? How can we move forward, right, for improving the situation? What are the options we have, and what is the action plan to improve something, right? So this is called 3W framework: what, why, and way forward, right? So this we discussed in the last video. So now let us look at a couple of examples. And very importantly, don't think that feedback is only for the negative aspects. Feedback should be given whether it is positive or improvement required. Okay. So let us look at one example for positive feedback, right? So many times managers say you have done a great job. But of course, receiver receives this, receiver would be very happy to receive this kind of appreciation. But sometimes, the receivers also may be confused on, okay, my manager is appreciating me. But what exactly went well, right? Where did I do well so that I can continue that, right? So instead of saying you have done a great job, maybe we need to elaborate as a manager. We need to elaborate and expand. Okay, for example, your presentation was great with good representation of data, right? You can tell that you have included very relevant information in your presentation, and the data was accurately represented in the graphical format. I liked the way you presented with high confidence. That is the what part. And then what is the impact? Our customers and leadership team is very happy. So when your customers are happy, obviously there are chances that you get more and more projects. Correct? That is the impact. So you are positively impacting the organization with your actions and behaviors. And then what is the way forward? Thank you for your efforts. Please keep up the good work. So the manager is thanking the person, as well as is telling that, okay, please continue the good work. Right? So these are the three elements we need to give it to the receiver instead of simply saying you have done a great job, even if it is a positive feedback. Now let us look at some of the improvement required kind of feedback, where say some person is coming late to the office, and the manager is very annoyed, and is irritated, and he or she is irritated, and the manager says, "You're always late. I don't like this behavior." But this is not going to be helpful for the receiver, because you are not including the three elements of what, why, and where, right? You need to explain very clearly. Okay, I observed that you are coming late on Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. That is basically you are telling that you are not using the universal quantifier saying that you are always late. Instead, you are very pinpoint or very specifically you are telling that you are late on Tuesdays and Thursdays a week. That means 2 days per week you are coming late. The impact is we are missing your inputs in the meetings as you are not able to attend the meeting. See, very clearly called out the impact. And this would impact our project timings because we are missing on your information. We will not be able to meet the timelines, right? So your attendance is mandatory or must, we are telling you, right? Now, instead of judging, saying that you are, lazy or, shouting at him or her, we need to tell, okay, we need to ask very empathetically, is there any reason for not able to come on time on Tuesdays and Thursdays? So you're very empathetically asking that person, okay, what are the reasons why you are not able to come on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? And then you are also asking the person, how can we improve or how can we make sure to get your inputs in a timely manner. Yes, I understand you may have some problems, personal problems, but how do we ensure that we are not missing your information, we are not missing your inputs on time? So do you need any support? See how empathetically he's asking. Then immediately, the person who is receiving the feedback, immediately the person will open up and tell that, okay, this is the reason why I'm not able to come. And then he himself or she herself will come up with, alternative options. Or maybe can I attend, these meetings from my house? I may need to take my, kid to hospital on those 2 days. That is the reason why I'm not able to, come on time, though I'm trying my level best. But if possible, can I attend these meetings from my home so that it will help me to manage both my work as well as my personal front. So once you have that empathetic conversation, people will open up, and you can come up with a lot of alternative options, right? So this is how we need to give empathetic feedback. Okay, we will see some more examples. So I have never seen such a worse design in my life. See, anybody, right? Nobody would like to create a design or a code or a report or whatever it is in a pathetic manner, right? Everybody thinks that I am doing my level best, right? But when you give that feedback, you need to specifically call out what part is not good instead of saying that entire design is worst, right? I reviewed your work. I felt it is very cramped. So you're telling very specifically what was the issue with the design. I found it hard to read your design. That is the impact. Because your design is so cramped, I'm not able to, read it, or I'm not able to process it. Can you please include more comments or spaces for easy readability? So you're asking that, person how he or she can move forward with improvements. Or in this case, even you can ask, how can we make it more readable? Can you come up with some alternative options? That is also one way. But instead of simply saying, I have never seen such a worst design in my life, like you're using universal quantifiers like never, worst, it immediately you're hurting the person, right? And you are judging the person. So instead of that, have this kind of empathetic conversation. And one more, the last example we'll see, your quarterly results are very disappointing. Again, what do you mean by your quarterly results are very disappointing, right? Is it about the entire work, whatever the person has done, or is it a specific outcome is not good? You need to explain it. You need to call out, right? So here again, example, I'm concerned about the results. We have a decreased percentage of customer satisfaction. So you're very clearly calling out that the percentage customer satisfaction, percentage of customer satisfaction is decreased over a period of time. With the person, whenever he is handling the customer, issues or customer escalations, customer incidents, the customer satisfaction is not so good. The impact is, this would impact our overall customer satisfaction index negatively, right? The overall customer satisfaction is brought down because of your contribution there, probably, right? And also you can tell, like, maybe the customers may move out of, our organization, right? They may look for new providers, right? That is the impact if we don't improve the customer satisfaction. Now, how can we improve it? What support you need? Right? Can we do anything differently? So you're asking that person, right? How can we improve it? Can we do something? Or do you need any support? See, this is again very, empathetic way of asking questions and providing the feedback. So people, the person can immediately relate it to the situation, and then the person can, try to improve, and they try to meet your expectations. Correct. So this is how we need to give the feedback. Of course, we call it the feed forward because we are not just stuck upon what happened, but we are also talking about how can we move forward. Okay. So next video we will talk about some tips for giving effective feedback. So far we have looked at what is the workplace feedback means, and what are the feedback models, and then the difference between feedback and feed forward. And then we also looked at the simple framework, 3W framework for feed forward. And today we looked at some examples so that you get better clarity, right? My name is Vijay Kumar Pitta, and you can reach out to me if you have any clarifications or any queries, or if you need any more information. My coordinates are given there, and please stay tuned for more. If you enjoy this video, please like it, and please share it with your friends and colleagues, family, so that they can get benefit out of it. And please subscribe to my channel so that you get latest updates. And thanks for watching this video. and see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.